All right, guys, I'm here at Publix to get all of these stuff for the
Cubans. Here's the Swiss, the Spanish pork, the ham's underneath, and the Cuban bread. Authentic.
As you're gonna start up the Blackstone. All right, turn them all to low. There it is. All right, guys, here's everything laid out for the Cuban sandwiches. You got your light mayo because I love a ton of mayo, and if I was using regular mayo, it would just be too many calories. Got the dill chips, yellow classic mustard. Got the Spanish pork roast right here. This is literally the best. Got the sweet ham right here, and then the Swiss cheese. These sandwiches are very simple to make. And then the Cuban bread. It has to be the authentic Cuban bread. See, it says right there, it's made with lard. This bread is epic on a Cuban. It makes the sandwich, literally. I want to appreciate you guys. A lot of you are subscribing to my channel, liking, commenting. I appreciate it so much. I think the reason I have so much passion and love just grilling and using the Blackstone and making these videos is because it kind of makes me forget the world. It gives me peace for 1-2 hours out of the day just to kind of decompress and forget all the issues at work, all the things that are going wrong. And it really just is peaceful. And I think that's probably why you guys like watching these videos and love grilling and cooking too. And not only that, the other biggest thing is making food that people love. It's amazing when you can watch someone take a bite of something that you made and it just, that look on their face, they don't even say words. They're lost for words because the food is so good. When you can do that, the feeling is amazing. And I think that's what makes just getting better at your craft and getting better at grilling, getting better at cooking, getting these recipes down and just practicing. It's so amazing for multiple reasons. So I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe. Help me out. Like, comment, tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I appreciate you guys. This is the spatula I was talking about in my last video. This thing is an epic beast and it's freaking massive. You can kind of see, heavy duty. It's good for Cubans, it's good for paninis, it's good for chicken, smash burgers. I mean, pretty much everything on the griddle, this thing handles like a beast. The heat gun, the bread, knife, got my plates ready. So I am just gonna get everything prepared because once everything is heated up and the bread is kind of pressed and toasted, I mean, this sandwich is pretty much done. It doesn't take too much to make. So that's kind of the perfect part about it is it's pretty easy. All right, guys. The Blackstone is almost heated up. I'm going to open the bread, start taking everything out. Look at that. Look. Amazing. That is perfect. Perfect. All right. Probably just going to cut it in half. That's about right. So I'll probably save some for tomorrow and make some more tomorrow. All right. And then right here, you just get it right here. All right. Perfect. I'll lay this there. Move this back over here. You guys can see. All right. Then literally just, I don't do anything crazy, guys. I literally just do this. And you want a lot. Well, at least I like a lot of mustard and a lot of mayo on mine. You guys can obviously do it however you guys want. This might be new, so I might have to take the cap off. Let's see. Up already did. Lots of mayo on there, as you guys can see. Perfect. Get some of these chips out. Just lay them on there. Honestly, I like a good amount. There it is. Get a close-up for you guys so you can see. Perfect. And then once you put the meat on, I'm going to heat the meat too, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to actually lay it out right here on this. And then I'm going to heat basically the pork, the ham, and the Swiss. I'm going to heat that up on the Blackstone plus the bread. But once the meat and the cheese is heated up and melted, I put it on the bread and then I close it, and then that's when I press it on the Blackstone. And then that is because sometimes I used to, and other people too, I've seen other videos, is they'll put all the meat and everything and then go to press it, and then the inside of the cheese and the meat actually doesn't even get hot, because it's such a thick sandwich. It would take forever on a super low heat to sit there and get heated all the way through. So I do the meat and the cheese, get that, heated up, and then slap it on there, and then boom. I'm going to open this up, and I will show you guys what this Spanish pork looks like. Put that right there. Okay, guys. Look at that. Let me smell it. Oh, it smells so good. Look at that. I got it medium cut. You can get it thin. It's just a little bit easier to make a sandwich if you kind of have it a little bit thicker so it doesn't just fall apart. But there's that. Okay. Kind of just lay it out the size of the sandwich so you can kind of see right here. All right, so I have that laid out. You can kind of just see you want it about the size of the sandwich, because once it's all heated up, you're going to put it on, and you want it to kind of match up. So let me put this here. Then we get the ham. Let me adjust this up a little bit. I want to make sure I'm getting the right angles for you guys to see what I'm doing. Okay. Here's the ham. And actually, I'm going to flip this because the ham is a little bit wider. So you can see. Grab them. Probably like, let's see how many I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that there. So this, I'm actually going to do this because it'll be easier on the griddle. It will definitely be easier on the griddle like that, so I can scoop it up and off and then onto the bread once it's actually done. Move this a little bit over there. Okay, so then we got the Swiss cheese. Okay. Open that. Okay, there it is. Beautiful. And you can put a good amount of cheese on it. Okay. I'll probably even put a little bit more. See how much I have left for the other sandwiches. Boom, and then boom. And then that right there is what I do. So I lay everything out. I'm going to heat this up on the Blackstone. Once this is heated, all the meat, once the cheese is melted, then I put it on the bread like I was saying earlier. That way it gets heated all the way through. Carry this over to the Blackstone, put it here. Then I like to line it up with the burner because that's where the heat comes, so it's going to be evenly cooked all the way through. See that? It is in line with the burner. That way it's going to cook. If it's turned this way, these spots right here aren't as hot as the middle because the flame basically runs all the way through like this. So I'm going to let that cook. I'm going to grab the bread and just kind of get this going a little bit. And then actually I need to run inside because I need to get the burger press. I actually use the smash burger press to press this down also because it's heavy, it's cast iron. So I use that same thing for these sandwiches and just kind of press it down as it's going. So I'm gonna run inside and get that while this is heating up and this cheese is melting, and this is gonna come together perfectly. All right guys, I got the press right here. I use this for all my smash burgers and in the videos too. I'll put the link to all this stuff in the description below. So if you guys want to check it out, it's going to be through Amazon affiliates. So I get a small portion if you guys make a qualifying purchase. And you can kind of see this is the heat gun I use. It's on low right now, so it's kind of that perfect temp. You want it around like, I don't know, 350. You can kind of see it's a little bit cooler right there, probably from the meat being on there. but you can kind of see 350 to maybe even 400 would be fine to make these Cubans. But this thing's a cool toy. I always have this in all my videos just to kind of see where everything's at temperature wise and how it's cooking. But you can see here it is coming together. You can kind of see the cheese is already starting to melt a little bit. Move this over a little bit. This one's actually off, but it's actually still hot because the heat is kind of carrying over from these three and bringing the heat over to here. So it's like carryover cooking almost. But I just don't need all of them on. It'll burn the bread while I'm waiting for this. So this just kind of gets it started, gets it kind of, you know, going heating up. That way, once it's done, I can throw it on, start pressing it down, and it will come out perfectly crispy, not overcooked, just right. All right, guys, the cheese is starting to melt on there. Let me zoom in so you can see. That's typically when I will grab this off here and throw it onto the sandwich. So scoop it up right here and just boom, just like that. And then we can move this over a little bit. Take this piece right here. It is hot, so you definitely want to be careful. I lay my spatula right there. And then what I am going to do is just take this and press it down. And you can actually take this, because this thing's freaking heavy duty beast. You can actually probably do like this. I'm putting quite a bit of pressure on this spatula and it's literally not even bending. I love this thing. And you can kind of see right there. So I'm just gonna kind of keep pressing it down. I'm gonna move it, that is probably 400 degrees now. So it might actually be even a little bit too hot. So I'm gonna let the carryover temp kind of roll into this to kind of heat it up a little bit more slowly. So I'm actually going to cut this one off. So these are on low. It's still going to push over that heat. And I can always slide this over a little bit more if I need to. I just, you know, you can't go back after you burn it. So I'd rather go a little slower and get it just right than to try to do it too fast with too much heat and then ruin it. So that's my tip. Always do it a little slower. If you need to cut a burner off, cut a burner off. Because once you burn the bread, it's hard to come back from that. So I'm going to flip this. You can kind of even see right here. It's just about perfect. Give it a press. Put some pressure on it while that heat's hitting it. Man, these are going to be good. This is literally my favorite sandwich in the world. I am telling you what. And when I first heard about this, I was thinking to myself, pork on a sandwich? I was like, I don't know if that's even going to be good. And I tried it, and it changed my life. Literally. You guys have to try it. You have to make one. You have to try it. Your family's going to love it. As long as you can eat pork, this thing is where it's at right here. I'm telling you guys. And I mean it. I mean that 100%. And it's pretty much done. I'm going to pull this off. See. Kind of check into it. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Yep. Okay. Put it right here. You can see. There it is. Scrape this off a little bit because I'm probably going to do one more after this. Okay. I'm going to cut the heat for now. I might crank it back on after. All right, let's bring this over and take a look at it. Okay. So I'm going to cut this thing in half so you guys can see. Okay, and I'm going to zoom in right there. This sandwich is amazing. I'm telling you, it is hot. Holy smokes. It's actually 90 degrees out, and it is like almost smoking right now here. You see the cheese is melted. It is crispy. Oh my goodness. And there's that crust. The bread made with lard is the authentic Cuban bread. It has this flaky, You can kind of see it. It's like flaky, perfect crust on the outside, but soft and just the perfect flavor on the inside. I think the bread actually, with the cheese too, obviously you need all of it to make the sandwich, but this bread makes the sandwich. If you use just a French bread, which you can do, it'll still be good. But if you can find this bread, it's at Publix. I'm not sure where else. If you can find like a Cuban market or something like that, it's worth taking a trip to get this bread, I'm telling you. Actually, let me take a bite real quick. So good. So good. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'm trying to get to as many people as I can with these videos. My whole goal is I have 4 kids, so my goal is to make easy but loaded with flavor recipes and foods that you might not think to try. And then I'm going to drop the affiliate links too for all of these tools and the Blackstone and the spatula and the press, everything in the description. So if you guys want to check that stuff out too, that will help me out greatly so I can keep making these videos. But thank you guys. Thank you so much. I really mean that. And have a great day.